Good morning, everyone, from me, whether you're joining in morning or during the day or in the evening. I am super excited to be here with you for day one. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen, and I'm gonna remove the camera from this actually. There we go. Making sure that you see what I see. Perfect. Yes, good. All right, so let's dive into day number one. Today is all about introduction and goal setting, to get into what it is that we can actually do to double your energy and motivation. So if you have your workbook close by, if you have a notebook and pen, I believe that that will be the best option for you to get the most out of this. So the purpose and the benefits. Today, it's all about breaking the ice. Breaking the ice by knowing what it is that we have in store for you. So let me start with my little icebreaker. When I set out to change my life, I did it actually with a 7-day challenge. And the first thing that I did is I decided that I'm gonna do this challenge and I'm gonna take that time for myself every single day, because I'm tired of constantly being tired. I'm tired of not having enough motivation. I'm tired of being stuck in my life. And I was basically desperate for a change. And with that desperation came the need to want to change things. So when I got an opportunity to do a challenge, which was also for free, by the way, I took it. I took the bull by its horns and I decided that I need to do this. And every single day in the morning, I woke up earlier just to set that half an hour time for myself to do this. I got myself a special notebook, a special pen. I really went in for it with the intention that I want to change. So this is my icebreaker to you. If you're not ready for a change, nothing is gonna happen. So basically, the ball is in your court. It's going to be up to you if you use whatever that I am sharing with you and if you are applying it to yourself or not. So it's all about you setting your meaningful goals. We will clarify some objectives. We will envision the positive impact of doubling your energy and motivation, but you need to show up for you. If you don't show up, if you don't put in the work, nothing is gonna happen. I am giving you guys the tools, but the rest is gonna be up to you. So with that said, let's start. The fundamentals of energy and motivation. So if you look at energy's influence, if you understand how energy impacts actions and emotions and well-being, that's a good starting point. And the power of motivation is all about discovering the significance of motivation and the driving force behind accomplishments. So energy is all around us, right? This is not rocket science. This is actually science, but you are made of energy. Everything around you is made of energy. So if you're made of energy, don't you think that you have the power inside of you to move your energy? Yes, you have. So with actions, with emotions, and with your well-being, you can change the course of your life. And the power of motivation, if you go in with an open mindset, instead of being in a victim mode, the motivation will help you being the driving force behind your accomplishments. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to define your objectives. I want you to identify what you want to achieve and envision the positive impact. So this is where you take out your notebook or your workbook, because you have a few lines in there to take notes. And I want you to write and commit here. Write down your goals and commit to taking action throughout the challenge. So I'm gonna give you now only 1 minute to write down your goals. So if you want to do it in words, or if you just want to do short sentences, this is all that you need. Because whatever is the first thing that comes up for you now, that is what you need to put down on that paper. So take 1 minute here for yourself now. I am putting on the timer. Write down your goals and commit to taking action. 1 minute starting now. That was 1 minute. I know, sometimes it feels like forever and sometimes it feels super duper short. But if you need more time, you can always go back to the recording, or you can just sit down with yourself. So give yourself a little marker. If you want to take more time, just write, take more time for this, and you can come back to it later. But let's move on. So, some things can energize your life. So I'm gonna give you a few tips and ideas now, all right? And we will go deeper into this throughout the challenge, but let's start somewhere. So number one key factor, prioritize your sleep. You need to replenish your energy levels with 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep, yes? So now ask yourself, how much are you actually sleeping? And I want you to take a little commitment to yourself. Track your sleep throughout this week. See, write it down somewhere. If you have that journal in front of you, if you have that notebook in front of you, see if you can track your sleep. How many hours did you sleep today? Start by writing that down. Balanced nutrition. We all know that when you fuel your body with nutrition, this is where it all starts, right? It starts with energy. Energy in, energy out. So commit to bring more energy into your life by committing to balanced nutrition. And don't worry if you have no idea of where to start. We're actually going to take tomorrow and go through a little bit of tips that can help you. Now, stay hydrated. I know that you've heard about this so many times, especially if you are in the world of movement and fitness. Maintaining optimal energy levels by drinking plenty of water is key. You don't have to overdo it, but I'm going to give you a tangible tip right now. Start your day with drinking a big glass of water. Your body is dehydrated when you wake up because you've been sleeping for hours. And the best energy boost is by giving your body not a cup of coffee, but actually a big glass of water. Regular exercise. We know that exercises boost energy, release endorphins, and improve stamina throughout physical activity. And I always hear people saying, I don't have time. I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have time to work out. But you guess what? We're living in the day and age of digital workouts. There are so many opportunities for you to move, and you don't have to make it into a crazy workout routine. It's as easy as taking a walk. If you commit to taking a walk every single day, instead of taking the bus or taking the car to get somewhere, You're actually doing a physical activity, and that will energize you. Manage stress. Now, this is the biggest cruel thing in our life that takes away our energy, and that is stress. When you practice stress management techniques, which we will also be going over, you prevent the energy drain. So I would say that the stress and the sleep, those are the biggest culprits. There are the energy drainers. And now, taking breaks. If you're working in a work environment, you need to also take breaks. Increasing your productivity by resting and recharging throughout the day, and that is not taking your phone and scrolling mindlessly, is actually just taking that moment, standing up, taking a few deep breaths, maybe take a short little walk around the room, and then coming back. That will increase your productivity. So this is all about motivating yourself. I'm giving you some tangible examples here, but you need to find your sources. Explore different sources of motivation to find what inspires and drives you. And stay resilient. When you discover techniques that work for you, these will maintain the motivation throughout challenging times. Whenever we lose our routine, whenever we lose our daily habits that drive us towards living a better life, this is where it starts spiraling downwards. So stay resilient. Set powerful goals, effective goal setting. Learn techniques to clarify challenge objectives. Smart goals, and here it comes. Use specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goals for progress and motivation. So I'm going to give you an example right now. For me, what works is journaling. Journaling is my specific, it's my measurable and attainable and relevant goal setter. I set my time every single day to journal, and this helps me by keeping track of my progress and motivation. So you need to find what it is for you. Is it journaling? Is it taking a walk and being quiet with your own thoughts? Is it meditation or grounding practices? Or maybe it's actually working out. Maybe that is your daily motivator. Harness the power of intention. Align your energy. Set a powerful intention to align thoughts, actions, and energy. This is how you cultivate the positivity inside of you. Reinforce your intention and maintain a positive mindset throughout the journey. So if you're doing journaling practice, if you're using the workbook, you know that there's an energy tracker in there, there's a daily tracker in there, there's also an intention setting. How can you align your energy to stay on a positive track throughout the challenge? So it's all about, again, alignment. It's you showing up for yourself, putting in the work. When you put in the work, you're taking action, and you will see that the energy inside of you will start to change. Visualize your success. And this is different for everyone. Some people need to create a vision board. For example, visualizing your goals and aspirations through this vision board. You can use magazines, you can write, you can draw, create whatever you feel that you want to do, and have that in a place where you can see it daily. This will help you stay inspired. You're using the images, you're using quotes, you're using affirmations to enforce your visions and stay motivated. For example, I have a friend in Australia that loves to cut out the images from magazines, and she puts them on this huge piece of paper, and she has that on her wall in her bedroom. So whenever she wakes up, that's the first thing she sees, that visual board. For me, it's different. For me, my journal is my vision board. So you need to find what works for you. This is again an example that you can use. overcoming obstacles, embracing growth opportunities, discover strategies to overcome obstacles and fuel progress, reframe setbacks, turn setbacks into stepping stones for personal growth. Now, having my own business is an amazing growth opportunity, but having my own business is also including a lot of setbacks, a lot of trials and errors. But if I keep staying in this victim mode of nothing is working, people are not buying my product, people don't understand what it is that I want to sell, I am stopping my personal growth. By learning from the setbacks and reframing them, seeing the challenge as an opportunity, I am putting myself through a stepping stone for personal growth. And believe me, with every challenge, with every setback, it will get easier because you're becoming more and more resilient, and after a while you're understanding more and more of what it is that you actually need in order to grow. Celebrate milestones. I love this. We don't take enough time to celebrate. And I'm not talking about popping open a bottle of champagne. I mean, if that is something that is tangible for you, go ahead. I'm talking about maintaining momentum. Celebrate the smaller goals to stay motivated and inspired. For example, you showing up today. This is a celebration. Celebrate the fact that you're actually taking time and doing this for yourself. And acknowledge your progress. Reward yourself as you achieve milestones along the way. What is your reward today for being here? Write it down in your journal, write it down in your notebook, write it down in your workbook. What is your reward for being here today, for taking action of going through this challenge? And this is your supportive environment, my friends. Without a supportive environment, it's really hard to grow. Now, I know there are a lot of loners out there. I know that there are a lot of introverts out there. And believe me, I understand how important it is to have your time and your space. But surrounding yourself with positivity, seeking supportive individuals and environments to uplift your energy and motivation, that is truly something that will help you grow. So I want you to do something for yourself, but also for the people that are in this challenge together with you. Share your thoughts every day in the Facebook group. Every day I will be posting live stream outtakes post. And in the comments, share with your group what inspired you throughout the live stream today, what inspired you to take action on. So this is all about collaboration and accountability. When you show up and you engage with the like-minded individuals in the group, you're sharing ideas and you're supporting each other on each other's path to growth. Isn't that a beautiful thing, knowing that you are nurtured, knowing that you are supportive? So use the group to share, and believe me, I know how hard that can be, you know, to be in this vulnerable state where you're sharing your thoughts with yourself, but you taking that step will inspire someone else to do it together with you. And you starting a conversation, that's gonna spiral this conversation starter, and you will see that more people will jump onto it and more people will support you, and we're gonna create this beautiful supportive environment of growth in this challenge. So track your journey. If you're using the workbook, that is one way of a tracker, but try to find another way to monitor your progress throughout these 7 days. Keep track of your energy and motivation levels throughout the challenge. So in your workbook, you have the daily tracker, where you can track your emotions, you can track your energy, you can also track your workout of the day or your movement of the day. And remember, it doesn't have to be big, something small that gets you to move every day. Remember, you are energy and you need to move that energy in your body. Utilize the tools that you are given. So for example, journaling, maybe you need to do checklists, maybe you need to use other digital tools to stay accountable and celebrate the milestones that you're putting yourself through. And now, affirmations. There is so much talk about affirmations, but let's be perfectly honest. This is all about reinforcing positive beliefs. If you develop empowering affirmations related to your energy and your motivational goals, instead of doing that on your physical appearance, like for example, I am beautiful. Yes, it's no question about it. You are freakishly beautiful because you are unique, my friend. There's only one you. But if you use the affirmations to empower things that are related to your energy and motivation, that will nurture a positive mindset. So if you practice these daily affirmations to strengthen your motivation and energy, you're cultivating resilience. So here's an example. I have boundless energy today. I am motivated to thrive in my life with whatever I want to do today. You see what I'm doing? It's about putting the words into action. It's about putting yourself into that energetic and motivated state. So instead of using daily affirmations for physical appearance, try to go deeper. Try to connect it to your energy levels and your motivational goals. Journaling prompt. All right, do you have your workbook or your journal in front of you? It's time for you to reflect and explore. I want you to answer this question in your journal or your notebook. What excites me the most about doubling my energy and motivation? I'm gonna give you 2 minutes for this, so go ahead, 2 minutes starting now. And of course, if you need more time, you can take that for yourself later. Just write a little marker there that you want to take more time for yourself, and you can continue with it if that inspired you to do so. So, my friends, this is your homework assignment. So you have in the workbook, you have a little part there in the end of each day that is progress assignment. Now, I personally prefer using progress assignment because this will give you progress. But to make it more simple to understand today, and today only, I will be using the word homework. So homework is something that we associate with our youth, right? We went to school, we had homework, we knew that we needed to do it, and very few of us actually enjoyed doing homework. It was always like, ugh, I need to bring schoolwork with me home, and for some we actually enjoyed it. I guess it depends on the subject. But I want you to see this as a progress assignment, knowing that this progress will help you. Yes, it will help you progress. And this is your task for tomorrow. So I want you to take 10 minutes for yourself today and visualize yourself living with double the energy. And to make it easier, because I know that visualization can be difficult for a lot of you, I will be sharing an audio with you. And the audio will be a visualization exercise that is 10 minutes long, that will guide you into visualizing yourself living with double the energy. So if you want to use that audio, you're most welcome to do that. If you want to do this on your own, you can also do that. But know that I will be sharing the audio with you in the group. So please feel free to use it to do your progress assignment. All right, friends. So that's it for the PowerPoint. Let me jump into your workbook very fast. So I did this in the intro the other day. So I'm gonna scroll down here to the intention setting. So if you haven't done this yet, take some time and do this. The intention setting for the challenge. Now, the contract to yourself is also very important. So what you're doing here is that you're committing to yourself by writing a contract with yourself. And to make this more real, you're gonna place your little signature there because you're signing a contract with yourself, right? Perfect. So take time to do this. Now, every day, I want you to take time to do this daily tracker. The emotion tracker, this is where you write down what you're feeling today, right? This is a good way to track your emotions for 7 days, and you will see the pattern that you are living. The same with energy tracker. What was your energy throughout the day? What was it? And again, you will see that energetic tracker. You will see that energetic pattern that you are using every single day. And then the last one is the intention setter. So whether you're doing this in the beginning of the day or in the end of the day, this is your way to set an intention for the day. And then live stream outtakes. This is your notes from each live stream. You can use a journal or a notebook instead. And then the progression assignment. So this is where you write down your assignment. So the visualization. So whatever came up for you in this visualization technique, this is where you write it down. And this is your goal setting to achieve the assignment. For example, I would write down here, 10 minutes before bed, I'm gonna do the visualization, right? So this is to help you, my friends. This is to help you have progress in the challenge, to make you accountable. So you are accountable to the actions that we do in the challenge. So that was it for day one. Day one was all about taking action and seeing what different techniques that we have. And maybe it sparked a few aha moments for you, where you actually see what you're not focusing on or what you need to focus more on. Whatever it is, take some time and write it down for yourself. This is a good way to see what your pattern is. Tomorrow, we will move. So tomorrow is all about creating energy through physical means. So we're gonna start with a very short presentation and then we're gonna move. So whatever you have, you can be in your pajamas. We're not gonna sweat a lot, but we're gonna create movement and energy through emotions, yes, and energetic build-up. So you can be, if you want to be in a bikini, if you want to be in a pajamas, if you want to have your workout wear, I really don't care. Just show up and move together. That is day 2. All right, and with that said, I wish you guys an amazing day. As promised, I will post the the visualization audio in the group, and I will see you tomorrow. So I'm just gonna pause the recording.